Oh! Hey, welcome back to another episode of Lumberjack Garage. And let me tell you, it's summertime in Minnesota, and I have let myself get way too busy for YouTube. And like so many content creators that are doing YouTube sort of on the side and working on getting their channel built up, of course my goal, my dream would be that YouTube would support my life. I could do it full time, and but for now, YouTube is on the fourth burner. But anyways, here's my new strategy. I hope you will join me. A, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, like and subscribe. Anyways, so I'm going to show you right behind me. We have made some progress, and we've also fallen back. So here's the strategy. Moving forward, I am going to turn this channel into a little bit of a vlog. I want to try to start posting more regularly, and I just got too busy. Some of my projects have been on the back burner because of customer stuff. So what I'm going to do, it's going to be vlog-ish, and any of my projects are going to get thrown in the mix, but just stick with me, will you? It's going to be interesting, I promise, because a lot of crazy stuff happens. Also, you can follow me on Lumberjack Garage on Instagram. I do a lot of stories just to keep you up to date on what's going on. Boom, barn find, 71 F100 Arizona lifetime truck, no rust ever. Really cool truck. It's had one repaint. This has been in storage. Now you want to know how I can tell you for sure it's a barn find? I'm going to do a quick walk around, but I'm going to show you what I'm really trying to show you. Look at this. This is true barn dust. You can't buy that barn dust anywhere. This thing is getting resurrected. The beauty of it all, that motor, the heart of this truck is the power plant. 360 big block with a C6 automatic. Super nice truck. It's because it's Arizona, somebody put add-on under dash air. We're gonna do our best to get that thing working. And this truck is not gonna get painted. It's not gonna be restored. It's just gonna be a driver. We are doing all the drivetrain. So the motor's fully rebuilt. It's dynoed. The C6 automatic fully rebuilt. Brakes are done, suspension's done. Paint is staying the same. We're gonna do a few things to the interior, probably some weather strips. Just make it be a good old driver. So stay tuned for that. 68 Mustang GT 428 Cobra Jet, a true R Code, true rust-free car. I already did a YouTube video on this, but I want to show you a few things. Number one, this distributor is very special to these cars. You can tell because it's got the dual vacuum lines for vacuum advance. This customer drives this car quite a lot. It just came off the hoist. I should have showed you some of the stuff we did. In fact, let me show you this. He wanted, it's kind of up under here, you can kind of just see it tapping it. It's got a bit of a cam in it, and he was not happy with the brake performance. So it's just got done. The owner is on his way here. I'm going to take it around the block quick, make sure that the brake pedal is firm. So I don't think it was, well, he was concerned it wasn't building enough vacuum to give him that brake pedal pressure that he wanted. So he supplied an aftermarket vacuum pump that got installed. We tucked it up under the fender where I just showed you, so that it's kind of tucked away. Custom fabbed a little tin shield to protect it from mud and water, and makes it easy to access though if you need to. everything got plumbed back here underneath the cowl lip. You can't see it. It ties in here per the instructions. So we got vacuum to the booster. Vacuum is introduced here from the vacuum pump, and then everything else goes in line how it's supposed to go. Carburetor wasn't quite adjusted properly. That was from a different shop, not ours, so we spent a little time on that, made sure the timing's good. A few drivability concerns. The previous owner had a custom oil pan installed that had baffling because he was doing road racing, just light, not like heavy, competition, but there is a road course up north in Minnesota, and this car has been road raced a couple times, so it was a nice, cool, like Shelby-esque baffled oil pan. But the gasket was kind of leaky. Again, nothing to do with us. But so they got a brand new oil pan, the OE from Tony Branda. So that got installed. Some oil leaks repaired. Valve cover gaskets were leaking. Just kind of some maintenance items. So we got to take this on a test drive. But let me show you what else we're working on quick. Fire truck is back. And just doing some maintenance. This fire truck is in the process of saving our tree farm. It has been running non-stop. We had a leak. Ooh, so I'm trying to fix leaks here. I better double check that. We had a leak in the power steering system. Of course, nobody has lines or any of that stuff for these trucks in stock because it's a 1982 F800. So I pulled the line. I had to braze it. It also had leaks other places, and it was so like just quarts and quarts of power steering fluid all over the subframe and the frame rails and the springs, so that where we were going to fill it up with water, we buy water from this place. It has a really nice asphalt driveway, and we were just destroying the driveway, and we do not want to get kicked out of that place. So had to solve that today, and then that thing's got to go back to the farm this afternoon and get to work again. I wouldn't even try to tell you how many gallons of water we've moved this summer, but it's a lot. Look at this. I'm going to do a video on this car. This is a Superformance AC Cobra, autographed by Carroll Shelby himself before he passed away. Look at the tiny drive shaft on this thing from Superformance. That's a Tremec transmission, and this sneak peek, boom, big block. As you can tell, lots of stuff going on. I'm going to just run this car around the block, make sure that we're satisfied with brake performance, carburetor performance, all that stuff. And I don't know, you want to go along? Let's do this. Oh, short people. I'm not that tall either, but the other people are way shorter. Now, my son is not with me. I am my own videographer. Not always the smartest, so bear with me. Put on the lap belt, and it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. You hear that? That's the vacuum pump. I think this does not, I can't remember if this has power steering. It doesn't feel like it too much. Maybe it does. Watch my other video, you'll know. It's got to have power steering, doesn't it? Can you tell my parking lot is so filled with cars? This is the busiest I've ever been in my entire career. Now, we're not going to go crazy. We're not going to do a full test drive. We already did that once. Ooh, that brake pedal feels real nice. I think we're Loving this. I don't think this is power steering. Here we go. Wow, that brake pedal is nice. I hope you can tell. Yeah. Oh, he is gonna love this. I got all kinds of brakes. Nice firm pedal. .30-mile-an-hour zone. We gotta watch our speed. If you notice, the air cleaner's off. Only takes a few minutes to install. It's not a windy day. We're not driving on gravel roads. I'm literally just driving around the block, and I just want to make sure this was all ready to go before I put the air cleaner back on. So some of you eagle-eyed YouTubers are gonna correct me, I'm sure. Put it down in the comments. Student driver. Oh. Wow, this thing works better than it did last time. My dad is kind of the wizard of Holley carburetor adjustments. I've let myself be lazy, and I haven't taken the time to learn what I should. So starting now, I am going to have to take it more serious, because that's only a matter of time until he will want to retire or whatever. The speedometer. This is such a nice car. My pet peeve is people that restore these cars. Boy, it brakes nice and straight. You got these Mustangs that are all like jacked up, you know, because somebody quote unquote restored them, but there's wires hanging down under the dash and the panels don't fit and just all that stupid stuff, you know. This car is very original. Wow. It does wander a tiny bit. I don't know, I'd maybe want to solve that if it's my car, but this is a really nice car. Wow, what a nice car. Jeez Louise, is nice. This is nicer than the last time I took it on a test drive. I just forgot. Would you, if you owned this car, would you not want to drive it like every day? The owner of this car is, I think, late 60s, early 70s. And he's like, I bought this car to drive it. It's my dream car. I've wanted one for years, and I am gonna enjoy it. So the idle was adjusted because it was a real high idle. We'll want to keep the idle, you know, maybe around 850. You don't want it real high. Even with the stick shift, I guess it doesn't hurt that much, but based on timing and the timing curve, if you get too high of an idle, it's already starting to dip into that advance. So, but if it's too low, obviously then the thing wants to quit on you. Yeah. This does not have power steering. It is called Armstrong. Yeah. It's about 850, 900 RPM. Temperature's nice. It's not running warm. Oh, that's the other thing that we did on this car. The other thing we had to do on this car, the radiator was leaky, and I really appreciate this customer, his mentality. This guy's like, hey, this radiator worked when it was stock, it should work today. Let's get it rebuilt. So still the factory radiator. Brought it to the radiator shop, we re-cored it, and so I like that. And of course it's got a shroud, which most of these cars had shrouds with AC, or that was one reason why you'd get a shroud. Heavy duty cooling package too, I assume, because of this motor. Am I wrong, the internet? Why don't you let me know? Alright, well, I gotta get back to work. This is some fun stuff I got to do today. Hey.
Good day.
Now I get to go for a ride.
Yeah.
This is Larry.
Yeah, oh.
Larry is the owner of this beautiful car, and he is giving me a ride.
The ride of your life.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's gonna show me how to drive this thing. Has no power steering.
Ooh, boy, yeah, you gotta be a man to drive this car.
Absolutely. Well, at least you're ready for it. Sorry, my parking lot's so filled with cars here. Gives you some good exercise. How many years have you wanted a car like this?
How many years? Yeah, too long. Too long.
Too long. Would you say this is your dream car?
You got that right. Who could ask for more? Oh boy, hey, sweet.
Man, you're driving like you stole it.
Shh. The price is right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly. You've had a lot of Mustangs, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Is that your favorite, a Mustang?
Yes. Take a Mustang any day. Look out! It's going by.
Yeah, watch out. Oh man, this is sweet. This is a beautiful car.
You got that right.
I love looking over that hood scoop.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this the favorite Mustang you've ever had?
I had one before this. It was pretty sweet too.
Which one was that?
I had a 68 fastback with a 390.
Oh.
A long time ago. We won't talk about that one.
Uh-oh. happened to that one?
Sad story.
Oh.
I'm not gonna talk about
Okay, we won't want to bring that up.
it.
We're thinking about the good days, which is in this car. Every day's a good day.
Yeah.
I like this car so much.
People are going fast. We go fast too.
I like the fact that you drive this car. So many people never want to drive them. You drive it all the
I
time.
feel sorry for them.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, this goes down the road like a brand new car. What are we going, about 70?
75.
75?
Gotta keep up with the traffic.
Isn't that crazy?
It's terrible.
Like 3,000 RPM, 75 miles an hour.
Yeah. 5-speed would be nice.
Yeah,
Nowadays.
yeah, 5-speed would be real nice. I think the car could handle it. It could go fast, like it's got good enough brakes and suspension. Whoa, how do you like the brakes?
That's better. That's better.
That's better. Yeah, that vacuum pump changed the brakes a lot.
Yeah. Very good.
It really stops now.
Yeah, it was scary before. It was
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, it's got a nice firm pedal.
Yeah.
And of course, the GTs had really good brakes, especially with this disc brake package.
Yeah.
So this car's got more power than it did when it was new. It's about 460 horse, maybe.
It's close, somewhere.
Something like
in there.
that.
That works.
Oh boy. You can't get much more of a time machine than this car. Makes you feel like you're 18 again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, that is great.
It definitely fixed the brakes.
Oh yeah, the brakes work nice. And the idle's not too high.
No, no. Cycling nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Somewhere there.
Do you wish it had power steering?
That would be nice too, but I can live without it.
Keeps your arms strong.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for the ride. It was the ride of my life. I loved it.
Okay.
And I'm glad you
Anytime.
glad you have your dream car.
Yeah. Thank you for all your trouble.
My pleasure.
So yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah.